You will not believe what the SNP government and Nicola Sturgeon have done. They've gone completely mental with the net zero agenda. Now, in order to achieve their goal, they wasted £20 million worth of taxpayers' money on a project that instantly failed within seconds. All right, this is absolutely hilarious. I'm going to try and keep a straight face because I don't understand if I should cry, shout, or just laugh. Because net zero in Scotland is very protected by the state and the establishment. And some of the ideas are very smooth and slow. You know, they are very patient. Some of the stuff are going crazy. So what do you think they've done? So look at these. These are the new police cars, electric cars. Nothing wrong with it, right? Sure. You know, electric cars are inevitable. They're coming. I'm not against the concept, you know. Private enterprise, free market, do whatever you want. Now, using taxpayers' money by force to change existing cars that are already working, they're pretty fine, they're not broken, to replace them with these cars, £20 million, replace the cars, okay? That's fine. £20 million was completely destroyed because when they started using the cars, day one, they realized that they forgot to actually add charging stations. So they didn't know how to recharge them. The whole thing collapsed, backfired. I mean, what's £20 million at 20 police stations? So they spent £20 million at 20 police stations and said, well, this is basically a fit for purpose, efficient and effective and sustainable 21st century police service. Okay, let's just go with a couple of words. Fit for purpose, okay. You already had cars that were working. Efficient and effective and sustainable. Those three words. How is it efficient or effective when you don't have a charging station? They can't charge their own cars. Sustainable. You do realize that if the whole thing collapses and you can't use them anymore, ironically, they're going to be bad for the environment long term. So you're going to go back to your diesel cars. You're going to have to now. And you're going to have to say, oh, let's just wait to build more charging stations because some people have been forced to charge their police cars, the police officers, in an unconventional way. And it didn't go too well. One of the police officers have actually come out to say that where I work, they gave us 5 new electric vehicles, but no charging point. They had to charge them via one cable through an office window into a domestic 3-point socket. Guess what happened to that socket? Yeah, let me guess. Didn't go too well, did it? Yeah, they're not built for that. You can't use the domestic ones for your car. Oh my God. When people say something is not working or an industry or a sector, you know, is not delivering, you know, their services, you know, and the goods and they have to do it for the public. And then we say, well, let's get the government to help. Let's get the government involved. Do you really trust the government? They can't even run an electric car project. Do you really expect them to run a nationalized oil company or any other nationalized company? They can't even do lockdowns properly. I mean, if you're going to do lockdown, at least go all the way out like President Xi in China. I mean, I'm not advocating for it, but I'm saying that, you know, even that was wishy-washy. It was embarrassing. You alienated the public. You destroyed people's lives. But it wasn't effective. So every place they had this kind of virus zero in target, they couldn't hit it, including Jacinda Ardern. It's embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. Now we're going to come back. We're going to tell you what's going on in the RAF, the Royal Air Force, because some ridiculous stories are coming out about gender quotas and racial quotas, which is quite embarrassing for the whole of the nation. But so subscribe to the channel. We're going to come back in half an hour. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.